Howdy. Yesterday afternoon, I don't know if you can see it, they appeared, there appeared some snowball or however you want to call it, because it's not a rainbow, it's not a bow, it's just a pillar. I tried to enhance it a little bit in order for you to see it a bit better. It's not that well visible, but there is ice in the sky which probably, or not probably, which made this phenomena. It's quite faint. My camera didn't capture it very well. It was much better visible with bare eyes. Bare eyes. Actually, here you can see even some filamentary structures within the ice cloud. And it didn't last for very long, a few minutes, and after that there was, I think, snow falling there. And I also made some observations in the yard. This is a clay road, so to say. It's more or less clay, which means in springtime that's one mud road. It's very soft. And I noticed that there are some cracks. And unfortunately, I didn't take pictures yesterday because there were many more of these. And I was wondering that how is there no ice or snow or whatsoever within these holes? Is there possibility for there some warm air coming up from the ground? And today in the evening, for a brief moment, we had some light pillars. And usually they appear when it's very cold, but it's not. Just a few degrees minus. I thought that's interesting, that how can they appear? It was a little bit snowy, just a little bit. I think it was much more some kind of precipitation from the air itself and not from the clouds. I don't know. But we had some pillars this evening. But now to something interesting. I found this picture on Google Earth. And I think that's made from an airplane or helicopter or whatsoever. Check this out. Whoa! That's amazing. And this is in Namibia. And obviously it's not at the exact location where this picture is taken, but look at these. It might be this one. Maybe not. Because they are all over the place. And despite we are basically in a desert, for those with the right eyes to see, we have a wide river going there. There is water. And it's a wide river. And I have been chatting around here in this region for quite a while. And it's amazing. It's amazing. It's just amazing. Wherever you look, so many colors. We have greens, sometimes even almost blue, black, red, white, everything. And the White River. How is that possible? You know? The reason why I ended up here, yeah, not only does the desert end here and the other desert starts, there's other stuff why I ended up here chatting around in the region. Because I stumbled across some article which, yeah, here's a picture with water. Hmm. Yeah, maybe it's just one. But anyway, I don't think that too many people have been in these kind of places with a camera and stuff because it's, I think, rather remote and rather hard to go there for many reasons. Boulders, with quartz veins growing transverse. The reason why I ended up here is this article I stumbled across on EFL Science. Dragon's Breath Cave, world's biggest underground lake, still holds secrets. Dragon's Breath Cave. Robots have ventured into the bowels of the Dragon's Breath Cave and returned with surprises. Deep beneath Namibia, there lies a flooded cavern known as Dragon's Breath Cave that's home to the largest non-subglacial underground lake on planet Earth. The true size of this body of water was not known for decades, as explorers could only dive so far. But recent technological advances have forced the cavern to give up some of its ancient secrets. Recent surveys have sent robots into the bowels of the Dragon's Breath Cave and shown it has a depth of over 200 meters. Reliable scientific estimates of its total area are hard to come by, but it's often cited to be larger than the Lost Sea under Tennessee, the largest non-subglacial underground lake in the US. Namibia is a coastal country in southern Africa that's sometimes called the land that God made in anger. Yeah, maybe it was Venus, the serpent. Owing its spectacular yet desperately arid landscapes, the name Namibia itself stems from the local Nama word Namib, which means a vast and empty space. This gives you some idea of the strange and intense geology that can be found in this unique part of the world. The African country has at least 124 caves, a significant number of which are found in the Otsondyupa region, including Dragon's Breath Cave. The cave is thought to have picked up its name from a warm gust of humid air that greets visitors at its entrance. You know, I have been in those grotto, which are this kind of restaurants, and there are basically caves, and they are found all over the Alpine region. And if you go into one of those grotto to eat, you probably need a jacket because it's rather cold there. There's this kind of cold breeze coming out of the cave. Mountain wind. But anyway, the waters of the lake are said to be perfectly clear. Perhaps surprisingly, they do harbor life in the form of tiny shrimp and worm like creatures. There's a video attached to this. It's about 15 minutes long. I didn't really manage yet to watch it whole, but I will definitely watch it. A clip from David Attenborough's BBC documentary Africa claims that the Dragon's Breath Cave is home to the golden catfish, an oddly beautiful and critically endangered species of air-breathing catfish. However, others say this species actually inhabits a similar cave in Namibia called Aigama's Cave. Could they be connected? Just asking. Regardless, we still don't know the full catalogue of biodiversity that dwells in this bizarre ecosystem, as biological studies of the cave appear to be few and far between. The first documented instances of people exploring the cavern emerged in the 1980s. As per the book The Darkness Beacons of Martin Farr, one of the first attempts to formally explore the cave was by a team of divers and cavers from the South African Speleological Association in 1986. Some early estimates from this time suggest the underground lake held waters there were at least 150 meters deep, but an expedition in 2019 by Stone Aerospace used an autonomous underwater vehicle to prove it was significantly deeper. They found the water surface was some 59 meters below the cave entrance and it ended at a ground depth of 264 meters, meaning the body of water has a total depth of over 200 meters. The mini submarine cruised into the depths of the cavern and mapped it out using lasers and high resolution sonar, along with revealing a vast new chamber near the entrance. It showed the cavern is shaped like a pointy shoe that gently angles downwards before pinching off at an end. You can see the 3D visualization of Dragon's Breath Cave produced by the mission right here. There are some pictures also here. This is the cave. That's very cool. You can zoom in and turn it around. It's rather hard to somehow manage to get it correctly. Yeah, you can play around it. But there are some. Here are the pictures. Check this out. That's huge. That's a cave. It's rather hard to. There's another picture. Yeah, this doesn't really work that properly. And there's yet another picture. Crystal clear water. There's a dude with a laptop sitting there. And a robot. And another human.